Here we go! Welcome to my channel Dream Big 2. This is my countdown vlog, day 7. Only 7 days until my run around the world. And yeah, can you believe how fast the time is moving? Well, I can. Today I want to introduce you to something very important for my journey, and it is the big 3 of my camping equipment, and it is my tent, my sleeping bag, as well as my backpack. So that's the big 3 of the back of the camping equipment, and I've already took the same items, the tent, the sleeping bag, and the backpack with me on the PCT. So they have already traveled with me 2,650 miles. I do have to say the tent, I ordered a new one. At some places I will probably use the new one just to make sure that the mosquitoes cannot enter the tent while I'm asleep. But other than that, yeah, I'm really happy with the material I have. So why change it? And yeah, let me show you what I have. It's not the best, not the worst, but I like it very much. So first of all, I have a Mountain Hardwear tent. It is a 2-layer tent, so if it's not actually raining, I can only use the mosquito net, and if it's supposed to rain, I can always have the second layer, the outer layer set up. But mostly I only use the inner tent, and yeah, then I can do the stargazing every time I open my eyes during the night. I like it. And yeah, it's a pretty small thing. It consists of I think about 1 kilo of tent, and then I have here for the whole setup, I don't even know what they're called. Anyways, I first wanted to actually set it up for you, but since you will see it on my journey, I think I'm gonna not do it now here in this little space I have. But yeah, this is a perfect tent. It's called the Strato 2-person tent. It's actually a 2-person tent, just to give myself some more comfort while I'm camping. And I normally take my backpack into the tent during the night, and then I can kind of eat, clean, do everything in the tent that I, in the evening when I arrive. So then in my little home. So yeah, that's good. But yeah, this is the Mountain Hardwear Strato 2 ultralight 2-person tent. I really love it, and yeah, you're gonna see it when I'm on my journey. So Mountain Hardwear, if you would like to send me a new one for free, please do. Anyways, it's just what I have to ask. So let me show you my sleeping bag. Yeah, so this looks big, and it is big because I haven't pushed it all together just now. This is a Sierra design sleeping bag. It has feathers inside, so every morning when I wake up in the tent, it looks like chicken have had a fight. So yeah, I guess at some point I need a new one, but yeah, it will still do, I know. Yeah, so it's a Sierra design. Yeah, it's a down sleeping bag, and it's very comfortable. You can only open it halfway, so that also is good enough for me. Yeah, I have not actually washed it. I just hung it up several times to kind of air it out. But yeah, this will be so wonderfully cozy. To just use that sleeping bag, and yeah, I think it's always a fun factor in the morning to see all these feathers flying around in a tent. Yeah, so I will just use it until it is, you know, not working anymore. But for now, I think it's just all right. So yeah, that's my sleeping bag, Sierra design. If you want to send me a new one, that would be wonderful. Well, just saying. And just making a little additional note, of course, it is a good, you know, sleeping bag for very cold temperatures. I don't know, I never had problems when it was freezing outside. Yeah, so also when it's hot, I just don't need it. So that's how easy it is when it's hot, you just don't need it. But yeah, what I'm gonna do, I'm actually having a waterproof bag, and I can really stuff it inside and make it really small. Yeah, this is just the only piece of gear. I really want to make sure if everything gets wet, at least I have a dry sleeping bag. So yeah, that has really worked well for me. And then I can also have here my like sleeping clothes, socks, everything inside that I need for sleeping. Works perfectly, well organized. So that is just a little additional side note. So yeah, I guess I'm not so much about the numbers, I just realized, but I have never really been much about the numbers. So this is my backpack, and I just wondered, like, I don't really know how much you can load it, but on the PCT I oftentimes had about, like, max probably 15 kilos inside. Yeah, it was not a problem at all. Yeah, the straps are not really, you know, perfectly anymore, but other than that, it's a really good backpack. So this is an Atom pack. Let me see if there's here Atom pack. Yeah, it's a British brand. It's a lightweight backpack or rucksack, and yeah, it has really good capacity, loading capacity. It has these outer bags. It has all these rubber bands where you can for example have a mosquito net for your head, or yeah, all kind of stuff. And yeah, it actually fits perfectly into the buggy, just onto the children's on the children's seat, just until the rooftop. So yeah, perfect fit for size wise. And yeah, this thing I have actually already bought secondhand before the PCT, so it has twice walked the PCT, so already more than 5,000 miles, and now it's gonna go around the world. So I think the Atom pack is really happy, and I will see of like how long I can use it. I have a feeling it's gonna do the whole journey with me, because it's really cool material, and yeah, I just like the bag. So let me see of like how long yeah, it will last. But Atom pack, after the journey, if you do want to send me a new one, that would be wonderful. But anyways, just, you know, making a mark here. Yeah, so that's my backpack, and I'm really happy with it. So these are my big three in camping, and they have been very reliable on the PCT. So I think they're gonna be reliable on this run around the world too. Yeah, we will definitely find out. I do have to say I ordered a new tent just to make sure, yeah, that, you know, at some point I think I need a new tent. Anyways, and it's the same mountain hardware. I just love it to really just have this inner layer set up, and oh, what a wonderful, you know, way to sleep. Yeah, anyways, these are the big three, and I haven't told you about the 500 little little things. But yeah, I guess there is quite a few things that I have to take along besides the big three. But yeah, they will serve me well, I already know, and it's gonna be great to be camping again. You know, when you think about it in the abstract, it's always a bit difficult, but once you get into it and you just have to do it, yeah, it's gonna feel differently. So yeah, this was it for me to talk about the big three, my tent, my sleeping bag, and my backpack. Yeah, and if you have any comments or suggestions, please let me know in the comments. If you're interested in checking out any of my other videos, please do so. They're up here. Yeah, I think I'm quite ready. I haven't really packed yet, but I know what I'm gonna take along. That's a good thing. So yeah, take care, my friends. Dream big too, dream big too. I will see you tomorrow, day 6.